Well, all right, fans, welcome aboard. I was watching the clock, and it looked as though we had about 5 minutes remaining before the start of this one, and then the clock was reset to 10. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and come on, though. This is Adam Presswood. I'm coming at you live from the Winfield High School Gymnasium, and we are, well, 10 minutes or more away from the start of this game between our Ellsbury Lady Indians and the North Technical High School Golden Eagles. Once again, I apologize for the confusion with the clock. Very quickly, I want to run down the lineups. I do not have starters. For the North Technical High School Golden Eagles, we're going to see number 2, Covey Mangrum, a 5'6" sophomore guard. Number 3, Jess Myers, a 5'1" senior point guard. Number 5, Maya Reddit, a 5'3" junior guard. Number 11, Imani Franklin, a 5'9" junior guard and forward. Number 12, Deanna Knox, a sophomore, 5'1" sophomore guard. Number 20, Quinia Keeley, a 5'4" sophomore guard. Number 22, Alexis McCain, a 5'9" junior guard and forward. Number 23, Kia Walker, a 5'11" junior forward and center. Number 24, Jordan Davis, a 5'10" junior center. Number 35, Kayla Darden, a 5'10" senior center. And number 54, Jayla Jordan, a 5'10" sophomore forward. The managers for the North Technical High School Golden Eagles are listed as India Booth and Thalia St. Louis. Coaches are John McGee and Sheree West, I think is how that's pronounced. I apologize if I'm butchering any of those pronunciations. For our Ellsbury Lady Indians, we're going to see number 2, Kaylee Martin, a 5'4" senior guard. Number 10, Claire Henry, a 5'10" junior forward. Number 12, Kylie Kinsler, a 5'7" freshman guard. Number 15, Josie Horn, a 5'8" junior guard. Number 20, Sydney Pickard, a 5'8" senior guard and forward. Number 24, Tess Weekly, a 5'6" junior guard. Number 25, Megan Hagemeyer, a 5'9" junior forward. Number 32, Madison Kinsler, a 5'7" senior guard. Number 41, Anna St. Pierre, a 5'8" senior forward. And number 43, Tyra Henderson, a 5'7" freshman guard and forward. The head coach for the Lady Indians is Carrie Koch Dowell. Assistant coaches are Trudy Bull and Brittany Koch Dowell. Cheer coaches are Carrie Braden and Janelle Bangy. All right. I ran down those a little early just in case they changed the clock again. So we've got 6.5 minutes remaining. I think before tip-off, I'm going to take a break and run some messages from some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back at you in a few.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I don't know if there's going to be a national anthem or the announcement of a starting lineup, and it looks like there will be. For the Golden Eagles, we'll see number 3, Jess Myers, number 11, Imani Franklin, number 22, Alexis McCain, number 24, Jordan Davis, and number 23, Kaya Walker. For Ellsbury, number 2, Kaylee Martin. Number 10, Claire Henry. Number 24, Tess Weekly. Number 25, Megan Hagemeyer. And number 32, Madison Kinsler. All right, I am going to start off without a camera operator. He's running a few, oh, nope. As I speak, here he comes. All right, fans, we're in business, and we're just a heartbeat away from tip-off. The Lady Indians lost a heartbreaker to Fort Zumwalt on Monday night. They're looking to gain some measure of revenge here tonight against North Technical High School. And Megan Hagemeyer will be handling the tip-off for Ellsbury. We're set. Hagemeyer has it easily and tips it into the backcourt, where it falls into the hands of Tess Weekly, number 24. She swings over to her right. Weekly again for three. No good. Rebounded by Josie Horn. And now Weekly has it again about 7 feet out from the top of the key. She swings right to Kaylee Martin, who steps inside for the long two. The shot's no good. Rebounded by North Tech. North Tech for the long two. It bounces off. Rebounded by Martin. Martin gets it into the hands of Weekly. Fast pace so far. Weekly to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer off the glass. It's no good. Rebounded by North Tech. The floater falls, courtesy of number 3, Jess Myers. Weekly swings over to Calvin again. Calvin to Hagemeyer over on the right side. No, to Kinsler, excuse me. Weekly to Kinsler again over on the left. Kinsler for three, no good. She gets the rebound and kicks it back out to Weekly. There's the pass to Martin. Nice pass inside to Josie Horn. Claire Henry, excuse me. And the shot off the glass is good for North Tech. Into Henry again, off the glass, it's no good. Rebounded by Hagemeyer, who gets the putback, and it's 4-2. Long two put up by North Tech, doesn't fall. Weekly has the rebound. And a long pass to Martin. Let's see what she can do to convert. Nothing, but she does draw the foul. It's going to go against number 3, North Tech's Jess Myers, her first. It's going to send Martin to the stripe. And she sinks the first. Into the game now for Ellsbury, number 41, Anna St. Pierre, as Claire Henry takes a seat. And Martin misses the second. It is rebounded finally by North Tech. Hagemeyer challenged, but to no avail. 4-3. Martin had a chance to tie it with that second free throw. North Tech on the outside. They're not three-point shooters, or they haven't been yet. There's a step inside and a long floater, or an attempt at one. It didn't fall. Neither does their putback attempt. Ellsbury has the rebound. Here comes Weekly. And did she draw the foul, or did she just fall? Let's see. She did, against number 24, Jordan Davis, and Weekly goes to the stripe. Weekly misses the first. Pardon me. She sinks the second. The game is now tied at 4 apiece with under 5 remaining here in the first. It's North Tech's basketball. And they're not in a hurry to get it out of the backcourt yet. Finally, it's across the timeline, and Ellsbury forces a turnover. Here comes Kinsler. Quite a little mismatch, and instead of losing the ball, she got it into the hands of Weekly. I'm not sure that's what the bench wanted. There's a pass into Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer for 2, no good. North Tech comes away with the rebound, and that's going to be a blocking foul against Kaylee Martin, I believe. Yes, Kaylee Martin's first. They first said 1 and 1, but it's going to be a non-shooting foul. Maybe, as North Tech inbounds. Myers just sort of slowly walking it around. They're in no big hurry. That can be a good quality and a bad. Stuck on the perimeter was North Tech until just now. There's a drive just inside the paint. The shot attempt is no good. We've got a jump ball down underneath, and the arrow favors North Tech. There's the inbounds pass to Myers. Myers gives it right back, and North Tech wanted a baseline drive, but it was denied. So Myers has it again on the outside. Myers for an awkward 3, and it clips Webbing. 7-4. Kinsler on the outside now for Ellsbury. Gets it over to Weekly on the left side. Weekly drives all the way in. The shot attempt is no good. And we didn't even have an effort at a rebound down underneath. Baseline drive now, quasi anyway, by North Tech. And before the shot went off, she was called for steps. Claire Henry comes back into the game, and Megan Hagemeyer takes a seat. Henry to Martin on the left side. Martin right back to her down underneath. The shot doesn't fall. We're taking time with our passing, but we're rushing our shots, in my opinion anyway. North Tech now on the outside. Steps once again, and Ellsbury gets it back with under 3 remaining. They trail by 3. Weekly finds Kinsler over on the right side. Kinsler gets it into the hands of Martin, but that was a near turnover. Weekly now over on the left. Nowhere to go, gives it up to Claire Henry. Henry not known for her 3-point shooting. Martin with a shallow baseline drive. She put up the long 2, it didn't fall, and Ellsbury couldn't come away with the rebound. Here comes North Tech. Myers, oh, she wanted that 3 again. It's right where she hit from the first time. Kinsler doing a good job denying that look. There it is. Nope. It clipped Webbing, but not quite in the same fashion, as it falls just a little short. And number 20, Sydney Pickard, checks in for Ellsbury. Madison Kinsler has a seat. All right, Henry now to Martin near the top of the key. Martin finds Weekly down underneath, and Weekly is able to convert. It's 7-6. Ellsbury now only trails by 1. Myers with the ball for North Tech. Steps in, launches the long 2. It's off. Finally rebounded by Ellsbury after a series of mishaps down underneath, and Tess Weekly brings it across, and she narrowly missed getting called for traveling. Ellsbury's shot attempt is no good. North Tech has the rebound. And sometimes these things happen so fast, fans, I can't call them all. I just give you the last thing that happened. .30 seconds remaining here in the first. And Myers taking a playbook from Hoosiers and not moving at all for a good 25 seconds. .14 seconds. The ball still in the hands of Myers. There's a pass inside. Ellsbury got away with one. That would have been a great backdoor pass and conversion. It got him looking the other way, but fate played it differently. So with 5 seconds remaining and trailing 7-6, Ellsbury gets the ball back. And that is inbounded right into the hands of North Tech, who's going to take the last shot. It's a miss, thank goodness, and there's the buzzer ending the first. The score 7-6 in favor of North Tech, and we'll be right back.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
All right, we're going to go ahead and come back. We've got a fresh 8 minutes on the clock, and Ellsbury is not even close to being in early foul trouble. Neither team is. All right, back out onto the court for Ellsbury. Madison Kinsler, Josie Horn, Sydney Pickard, Claire Henry, and Tess Weekly. Weekly for 3, it's in and out, rebounded by North Tech. Megan Hagemeyer getting ready to check in for Ellsbury as North Tech still stuck on the perimeter, to say the least. Myers with the pass over to the right side. North Tech steps in for the long 2 and drains it. It's 9-7. Kinsler inside to Claire Henry. It's lost out of bounds, last touch by the Lady Indians. Hagemeyer checks in for Ellsbury. Number 24 and 22 are in for North Tech. That's Jordan Davis and Alexis McCain. North Tech turns it over, and Weekly has the ball. Now there's the long pass to Kinsler. To Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer with the bounce pass to Kinsler. The shot doesn't fall. Hagemeyer with the rebound. The putback's no good. And it's out of bounds, last touched by Ellsbury. North Tech nearly loses it. Myers has it back now near the top of the key. Kinsler challenging as always. The long two doesn't fall, and Weekly has the rebound. Kinsler from the top of the key, it's no good. She follows the shot, nearly has her own rebound, but North Tech holds on. Myers dribbles inside, kicks it back out. The long two by North Tech is no good, but they get the rebound. And just like that, they're called for steps. That's been their call tonight. Into the game now for Ellsbury, number 2 and number 41. That's Kaylee Martin and Anna St. Pierre. Down inside to Hagemeyer. Her shot attempt does not fall. She does draw the foul. That's going to go against number 24, Jordan Davis for North Tech, and it sends Hagemeyer to the stripe. And the first one falls finally into the game for North Tech, number 23, Kaya Walker, as number 24, Jordan Davis, has a seat. Hagemeyer makes them both. It's 9-8, back to a 1-point game. North Tech inbounds in the backcourt. Myers avoided the double team and the triple and launched the floater that was no good. Hagemeyer briefly had the rebound. It's knocked away from her, but she draws another foul. 2-2, that is Alexis McCain for North Tech. No shots on that one, as Weekly inbounds to Kaylee Martin. Inside to St. Pierre, who draws the foul. That is going to go against number 54, Jayla Jordan, who must have just come into the game. No shots. Weekly inbounds to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer to Horn. Horn with nowhere to go, but Weekly down underneath to Hagemeyer, who kicks it back out to Horn. Horn for two, and it falls. It's 10-9, Ellsbury's first lead of the game. There's a turnover by North Tech, and Weekly brings it across for the Lady Indians. We've got a jump ball down underneath Ellsbury's basket. But there was a timeout called by Coach Dow. And I don't know whose possession it's going to be when we come out of that timeout, but we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Oh, hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm
just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, fans, we're back, and the shot attempt by Ellsbury doesn't fall. The whistle sends Hagemeyer to the stripe, and the foul, I believe, is against number 24, Jordan Davis, for North Tech. Maybe it's 23. I don't see 24 up on the board. If it was 23, that's Kaya Walker. And the shot attempt by Hagemeyer doesn't fall. She sinks the second, giving Ellsbury a 2-point lead with just over 4 remaining in the half. Madison Kinsler gets set to check back in for Ellsbury as North Tech works the ball along the perimeter. There's the 3-point attempt. It's no good. Tess Weekly comes away with the rebound. She's double teamed and dribbles around it. There's a turnover forced by North Tech, and here comes Myers with the ball. She stops and pulls up for the jumper that doesn't fall. Ellsbury has it back. All right, Martin near the top of the key gets it over to Weekly on the left side. Weekly's 3-point attempt doesn't fall. Martin had the rebound briefly and lost it out of bounds, but they're saying last touch by North Tech. Wholesale changes now for Ellsbury as number 32, number 10, and number 20. Madison Kinsler, Claire Henry, and Sydney Pickard come in. There's the inbounds pass, and Kinsler with nowhere to go. Loses it briefly. Double team near the top of the key. The turnover, was nearly complete, but Ellsbury hung on. Weekly has the ball now. Weekly drives to the basket, off the glass, no good, rebounded by Hagemeyer, who gets the putback. There's the long two taken by North Tech that doesn't fall. They get the rebound, and Myers once again has the ball on the outside. And we've got a 3-second violation against North Tech. You don't see that call very often. Kinsler inbounds to Weekly in the backcourt, and here come the Lady Indians. 13-9 now the score in favor of Ellsbury. The bounce pass into Claire Henry. Nearly gets kicked away. Ellsbury hangs on. Kinsler now with the ball and nowhere to go. She finally gets it to Weekly. Weekly drives in. Bounce pass to Henry is good off the glass. It's 15-9. North Tech with a drive to the basket and another traveling violation. We've got another jump ball, and this time the possession arrow favors North Tech. Weekly forces the turnover and draws the foul. It's going to go against number 11. That is North Tech's Imani Franklin. And with under a minute remaining in the half, it sends Weekly to the stripe. Weekly hits the first. It's now 16-9. Ellsbury has opened their lead quite a bit. It's not going to be enough. They're going to have to come out of halftime and put quite a bit more cushion down. Weekly hits the second as well. It's an 8-point Ellsbury lead. North Tech wanting to wait and take the last shot. They almost have too much clock for that. The shot is up. It's no good. And it's out of bounds, last touched by North Tech. So Ellsbury is going to control the ball. And the shot attempt by Horn was no good. Ellsbury's putback falls, and they get the foul. That one's going to go against number 54, Jayla Jordan, and it's going to send Hagemeyer to the stripe. Hagemeyer hits the first. And only. It's 20-9, an 11-point Ellsbury lead as North Tech inbounds. They have under 20 seconds remaining to do something with the ball. And the two-point attempt fails miserably, but they draw the foul. That's going to go against number 10, Claire Henry. And it sends number 11, Imani Franklin, to the stripe. Franklin misses the first. Anna St. Pierre checks back in for Ellsbury. And number 2 and 23 for North Tech. That's Covey Mangrum and Jordan Davis. Franklin hits the second. It's a 10-point lead for the Lady Indians, and Weekly tries to inbound but doesn't have anywhere to go. Ellsbury finally gets it in. They're going to have to hurry if they're going to do anything at all. Weekly breaks through the double team. Nice pass to Martin. Martin for two. It's no good. And the rebound would have been in the hands of North Tech, but there's the buzzer ending the first half. So after two, 20-10 in favor of Ellsbury, and we'll be back in a little while.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Ellsbury Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the megabanks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from what was a very quick halftime break. Both teams are ready. I don't think Ellsbury got any time to warm up at all. They came back out with about a minute and a half remaining, and that's going to do it as we get a fresh 8. So here at the start of the third quarter, the score 20-10, still in Ellsbury's favor. I think they spent the entire first period without a lead, gained a slim one in the second, and enlarged it toward the end of the half. And let's hope they can maintain, at the very least, actually, let's hope they can put up another 30 or 40. All right, Weekly now brings it across for Ellsbury, swings over to Martin on the left. Martin gives it right back. Weekly for the long two. No good, rebounded by Hagemeyer, and the putback falls. Kinsler breaks up the pass and forces the North Tech turnover. She's got nowhere to go and finally gets it into the hands of Weekly. Weekly wanted 3. Instead, she drives all the way in, puts the shot up. It doesn't fall, but she draws the foul. That's going to go against number 24, Jordan Davis, her third. Weekly hits the first, giving Ellsbury a 13-point lead. In the second, bounces off the front. It's rebounded by Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer to Martin. Martin right back. Hagemeyer's shot doesn't fall. Boy, she fought for her own rebound, but it didn't happen. North Tech has it, and here comes Myers. Her shot attempt doesn't fall. North Tech with the putback, and it's good, 23-12. Weekly steps in for the two and drains it. North Tech's long two doesn't fall, and Kaylee Martin comes away with the rebound down on the baseline. Kinsler steps back for the three. It's just a bit short. Hagemeyer couldn't grab the rebound. Here comes Myers for North Tech. The shot doesn't fall. And Kinsler has the rebound. She kicks it over to Hagemeyer. For a second, it looked like Ellsbury had forgotten which end of the court their offense belonged to, but Hagemeyer swings way over to the left to Weekly, whose shot doesn't fall. North Tech has the rebound. Myers dribbles through the double team, pulls up for the shot. It's no good. And we've got a jump ball down underneath North Tech's basket. Into the game for North Tech is number 54, Jayla Jordan. Anna St. Pierre checks in for Ellsbury as Claire Henry takes a seat. North Tech inbounds, the drive to the basket, sees them stripped of the ball as Megan Hagemeyer battles it out with two North Tech defenders down underneath, and Ellsbury's going to get it back and keep it. Kaylee Martin now brings the ball across the timeline for Ellsbury, and there's a nice pass to Hagemeyer underneath. Hagemeyer couldn't hang on. There's a wasted opportunity as number 20, Sydney Pickard, checks in. And Madison Kinsler has a seat. North Tech steps in for the long two, and they get it to drop. Still a lot of game left. We can't allow things like that. Pickard with the bounce pass into St. Pierre. It's out of bounds off St. Pierre's foot, and North Tech gets the ball back. They trail 25-14. Weekly now brings it across for Ellsbury. There's the pass to Martin. Martin over to Pickard. Pickard's shot attempt draws the foul. It's going to go against number 54. What doesn't? That's Jayla Jordan. That's got to be foul number 12. Actually, it looks like it's her third. Pickard misses the first as Claire Henry comes back in and Megan Hagemeyer takes a seat. The shot doesn't fall, and finally Ellsbury comes away with the rebound. North Tech had it briefly. Weekly now at the top of the key. Passes over to the right side. Martin's shot is no good, and North Tech has the rebound. Here comes Myers. She's going to get there all by herself. She's fouled, and the shot falls. That one's going to go against Kaylee Martin. It's 25-16, and Martin not happy with herself. Myers launches the first shot, and it's in and out. I'm not sure what's going on here. Fans, bear with me. I have no clue, fans, what Twilight Zone episode this game just jumped into. But at one point in time, we were shooting foul shots. Now it's a jump ball. North Tech's shot attempt doesn't fall, and Weekly has the rebound for Ellsbury. So let's return to normal. I don't know where we were for a second. And the pass from Weekly had just a little too much on it for Kaylee Martin to handle. Josie Horn checks in for Kaylee Martin, and Madison Kinsler checks in for Anna St. Pierre. Full timeout taken by North Tech, and we'll be right back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, coming out of the timeout for Ellsbury is number 24, Tess Weekly, number 25, Megan Hagemeyer, number 10, Claire Henry, number 20, Sydney Pickard, number 15, Josie Horn. North Tech with possession on the outside now. Myers at the top of the key. She can hit from there. She doesn't like to try. She's a little too tiny. Hagemeyer knocks it out of bounds, trying to force the turnover, but North Tech is going to keep it. All right, Myers with nowhere to go. She finally gets rid of it. And North Tech nearly turned it over on the baseline. They hang on and step back out. Myers finds somebody inside, and North Tech is once again called for traveling. Pickard on the outside with the bounce pass into Hagemeyer, and Ellsbury loses it, but hangs on to force the jump ball. This time the possession arrow favors the Lady Indians. The inbounds pass to Hagemeyer is broken up, and here comes North Tech, maybe. Myers stuck on the floor with the ball and calls a half 30-second timeout rather than allow the turnover. We'll be back.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy in Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your health care needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, still North Tech's basketball, and still stuck on the outside. There's the shot attempt, and somehow they got that up. It didn't fall, but their putback did. It's 25-18. North Tech has cut the lead to 7. All right, Josie Horn inbounds to Madison Kinsler. Kinsler swings right to Martin. Martin down underneath to Claire Henry, a beautiful play. And Henry lays it right in to give Ellsbury their 9-point lead back again. North Tech for 2, it's no good. They get the rebound, the putback doesn't fall, but they draw the foul. That's going to go against number 41, Anna St. Pierre, her first. And a very awkward looking shot attempt. Doesn't fall. As number 22, Alexis McCain, comes in for Jayla Jordan. And a second awkward release fails to produce. It stays 27-18 with just over a minute remaining here in the third. Kaylee Martin gets the ball over the double team, but Josie Horn can't hang on. No, Martin's there to get it back, and she's called for steps. That was a good battle, though. North Tech for 3, it's no good. Rebounded by Henry. The bounce pass to Horn is nearly picked off, but Ellsbury hangs on. The pressure from North Tech far more aggressive here in the second half. Horn steps in for the long 2 and sinks it. A beautiful shot, 29-18. Myers throws up the three-pointer at the buzzer, and it's off the back of the iron. So after 3, it's 29-18, still in Ellsbury's favor. We'll be back.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, fans, Ellsbury just has to hang on for another 8 minutes. All right, it's North Tech's basketball, and they inbound at the timeline. Good pressure by Ellsbury, denying the shot attempt. They didn't give him a look at all, and Ellsbury forces the turnover. Martin with the bounce pass into Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer can't get the shot to fall, but she draws the foul. Hagemeyer misses the first. The foul was against number 24, Jordan Davis, for North Tech, her 4th. Hagemeyer hits 1 out of 2. It's a 12-point lead now for the Lady Indians as North Tech drives in. There's the three-point attempt. It's way short. They do get the offensive rebound. The putback is no good. They rebound again, and Madison Kinsler strips it away. Kaylee Martin's pass to Megan Hagemeyer is broken up, and it's out of bounds. Last touched by North Tech. Tess Weekly inbounds to Madison Kinsler near the top of the key. Kinsler goes over to her right and hands it right back to Weekly. Weekly for 3, and she sinks it, 33-18. North Tech for 3, just a little shy. It looked good, actually. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ellsbury, and North Tech keeps it underneath their own. And that's a foul against Kaylee Martin, I believe, her 3rd. The shot attempt by North Tech is no good. Hagemeyer has the rebound and gets it into the hands of Weekly. Weekly finds Kinsler. Kinsler into Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer can't get a good enough look. And we've got a 3-second call against Ellsbury this time. North Tech for three, and it's a little too much. Hagemeyer has it on the other side of the rim, but the bounce pass to Claire Henry ends up in the seats. "30-second timeout taken by North Tech, and we'll return."
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Under 6 remaining in the game. It's a 15-point lead for Ellsbury coming out of the timeout. Myers on the outside for North Tech, nowhere to go. She finally finds a little bit of a path along the baseline and hands it off to number 24. That's Jordan Davis, who gets the shot to fall. Cuts the lead to 13. All right, Claire Henry couldn't get the shot to fall, but she does draw the foul. That's going to go against Jayla Jordan, her fourth. Henry's first shot is in and out. But she hits the second. Back into the game is Anna St. Pierre as Claire Henry takes a seat. North Tech throws it away but gets it back. Oh, and a baseline pass that could have hurt. The shot misses. The putback does as well. And Kaylee Martin forces the jump ball. She has turned into quite a little scrapper this season. The possession arrow favors Ellsbury. Hagemeyer over to Martin. Martin steps in for the two. It's no good, but Hagemeyer has the rebound down along the baseline and gets it back to Martin, who steps outside. Weekly with the pass over to Kinsler, and Kinsler has it stolen away. It's out of bounds, last touched by Ellsbury. Josie Horn checks back in as Madison Kinsler has a seat. Myers for three. It's off the front and back. Tess Weekly comes away with the rebound. Nice pass to Kaylee Martin, who gives it back. Weekly from the top of the key. The three-pointer is short. Hagemeyer with the rebound and the putback. What a night she's had. North Tech's long two doesn't fall. They get the rebound and the putback and bring the gap back to 14, still in Ellsbury's favor. Weekly with the baseline drive, and the reverse is no good. Rebounded by North Tech. North Tech for the long two. It's no good, and Hagemeyer has the rebound. Hagemeyer for the long two, and it's over. Rebounded by North Tech with under 3 remaining. North Tech for 2, no good. They get the rebound and the putback. We've got to stop that. It's unlikely that we could lose this game, but it's not impossible. The lead's now 12. Timeout taken by Ellsbury, and we'll be back. It's a full.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
A minute 59 is all that remains in this one. 36-24 in Ellsbury's favor. Should things continue, Megan Hagemeyer will be our People's Bank and Trust Player of the Game. We'll try and get an interview with her. All right, on to the court for Ellsbury now. Megan Hagemeyer, Sydney Pickard, Josie Horn, Tess Weekly, and Claire Henry. Pickard with a nice bounce pass inside, and down underneath is Claire Henry, who puts it in off the glass. North Tech's three-point attempt is no good, but they get the rebound and the putback, and North Tech calls another full timeout.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hagemeyer steps in for the 2. It's no good. Pickard fights for the rebound down along the baseline, and they get it back into the hands of Hagemeyer, who puts another 2 back up. It's 40-26, and North Tech takes another timeout.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your health care needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, it doesn't look like Ellsbury made any changes, but it is North Tech's basketball. This is an interesting strategy that North Tech is using. Okay, so we're in business. Myers for 3, and it is knocked out of bounds. Last touched by North Tech. Tess Weekly is quickly double teamed and barely manages to get it into the hands of Josie Horn, who dishes off to Madison Kinsler, and Kinsler gives it right back. Horn with nowhere to go out there, and finally gets it to Pickard near the top of the key. Pickard swings right to Weekly. Weekly drives in against multiple defenders. Oh, and nearly got a shot to fall. She's called for steps, and she's not getting up. Hang with us, fans. All right, she's up. But she is in tears, and that doesn't often happen. She's a very, very tough competitor. Kaylee Martin comes in for her with 34 seconds remaining in the game. And once again, North Tech is bowling. Good challenge by Kaylee Martin. Myers for 3, and it's off the front, rebounded by Claire Henry. And now Kaylee Martin all alone in the backcourt. We've got to stop doing that. That foul's going to go against Myers as she grabs the waist of Madison Kinsler as she runs by. All right, and there's the buzzer ending this one. The final score 40-26. Our People's Bank and Trust player of the game, Megan Hagemeyer. We're going to try to get her on the air. Bear with us.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Oh, hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with our People's Bank and Trust player of the game, number 25, Megan Hagemeyer. Megan, I won't keep you very long. I used to joke with Brittany Hagemeyer that watching her play ball was like watching Spider-Man play ball. Anything that came close just stuck to whatever glue was on her fingertips. You have a similar quality. You were everywhere you needed to be, whenever you needed to be there, and I think the effort would have been sunk without you. Like I said, I'm not going to keep you very long. I just want to have you talk briefly about how you guys had this team scouted, what your general strategy and approach was, and what worked well and what didn't.
Well, we didn't know much about him going into this game. We played him last year, and we were kind of just in for the energy when we came in. We didn't come out very energized last game, so we tried to make more of an effort on being energetic and coming out and giving a good start. That was basically our game plan, and just going at him.
How much of this 40-26 victory over North Tech was really just revenge for the close loss to Fort Zumwalt on Monday?
Oh, I don't know. Probably a lot.
Probably quite a bit.
Yeah, there's probably some anger built up and excitement. All went into this game wanting to move forward and getting a good place in this tournament.
Tell me a little bit about your role on this team now that you've been on this team a while. Now you're one of the upperclassmen. There's a new coaching staff. Some things have changed. Where do you see yourself as far as your center, your role, what your job is?
I just try to give everybody a good, because I'm down low, I just try to give everybody a good sense of what's going on, where people are at, where the number 3 was at tonight, because she was a big part of their game, whether she was hot or not, whether she was making her shots. I just try to let everybody know where everybody's at.
All right, well, I promised I wouldn't keep you very long. Once again, our People's Bank and Trust player of the game, Megan Hagemeyer. Congratulations and good luck as you move on in this tournament.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, so with that, we are going to cut away as they prepare for the next game tonight. Once again, our People's Bank and Trust player of the game, Megan Hagemeyer. This has been Adam Presswood coming at you live from the Winfield High School Gymnasium, alongside my new partner and younger brother, Chris, who was working my camera tonight. And I think when we're here for the next game, I'll give him a headset, and we'll see how we work in tandem. We're both loud and we're both opinionated and we both talk a lot, so we'll see how that works out. In the meantime, fans, have a good night and thanks for watching. Once again, the final score 40-26, Ellsbury over North Tech.